So Drake fans are trying to say that Kendrick needs to drop 3 albums to combat Iceman. In my opinion, he only needs to drop half an album to combat anything that Drake did. Let's go. How's it going, ya tu sabes, community and YouTube? It's your boy Jtomreactions, and I'm back with another edition of Jtomreactions, y'all. Let's go. Let's fucking go. All right. Now that we got that out of the way. Yeah, fans are trying to say that Kendrick needs to drop 3 albums in order to combat Iceman, or, you know, do any of the numbers that Iceman did, you know? In my opinion, in my opinion, he only needs to drop half an album to do it. Not even a full album. He only needs to drop 1 album. And let me tell you why. Because Kendrick Lamar is the type of person to give you quality over quantity. Why drop a whole 3 albums when he could just drop 1 good album? It'll still do the numbers that Drake did, you know? And he didn't even need to drop that many songs to do it. But you know what? YoEq has his video for us, you know? YoEq he's been on his shit these last couple of days. Well, he's always been on his shit. And we're going to go ahead and react to it. But before we do that, all right, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Also, don't forget to hit that noti bell wherever the fuck it is, so that way YouTube can let you know whenever I drop another video. Also, don't forget to hype this video. It really does help a ton, especially for us small creators. The small creators are trying to get out there. You know, we're trying to make a name for ourselves, so it helps us get in front of the bigger creators. No offense to the bigger creators, but it does help us get out there, and it does help us, you know, get out to more people, so that way they can come and subscribe and do exactly what you guys do, right? But yeah, YoEq, you already know what it is, man. YoEq, ya tu sabes, señor. Let's fucking go.
Alrighty guys, welcome back. It's your boy Q, and up next we have fans with some insane narratives saying that Kendrick Lamar needs to do a bunch of things to surpass Drake, like release more than 1 album, re-engage in the beef yet again, and actually make a global hit without dissing anyone, and a host of other egregious things. So we're going to cover that, as well as some other of the biggest stories of the day, including Kendrick Lamar's birthday. So happy birthday, Kendrick Lamar. So I definitely want you guys to wish Kendrick Lamar a happy birthday, or happy belated birthday now.
Happy belated birthday, Kendrick. You know, sorry that I didn't say it yesterday, but happy birthday, sir.
Now in the actual comments. And what a redacted group of people, guys. First of all, Kendrick Lamar has a bunch of global hits, whether it's records like Luther, Humble, Money Trees. Guys, it's literally a long list. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, All the Stars, and like I said, the list goes on and on. But definitely let me know in the comments some of your favorites as well. And how do I know this? Guys, you guessed it. I actually traveled the world and saw it firsthand, especially at the GNX show in Mexico City. And guys, you didn't actually
Yo, if y'all don't remember the Mexico City, I did do a reaction video to Family Ties and how people reacted to Family Ties over there in Mexico. And let me just tell you, that shit was live. That place erupted. There was a sea of people jumping up and down. A sea of people yelling, Kendrick, Kendrick, Kendrick. There was a sea of people saying, ole, 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 Kendrick, Kendrick. Y'all remember that shit. And yet I'm supposed to believe this narrative that Drake is doing better numbers than Kendrick. There's proof, there's video proof of this. A lot of people reacted. Go check out the Black Alpha's page. He's back, he's monetized. Go give him some more views again. Shout out to Black Alpha, for real. But y'all need to go check out his page and look at how many people reacted to Kendrick Lamar's GNX tour. Mexico, Argentina. I don't know if they did the Argentina. I don't remember if they did the Argentina show, to be honest with you. But I think it was. My point is, there were a whole bunch of people from other countries worldwide, not just down south, not just in Drake's hometown. That they even changed the name to the Canadians. They did change the name to the Canadians. That's crazy. There's video proof of all of this. And if you guys need it, it's on the Black Alpha's page. It's also on my page because I reacted to a whole bunch of it. Check it out. There's proof of the numbers for you numbers people. There's proof that Kendrick Lamar was doing numbers, GNX, for 2 years. 2 years straight. He had the numbers up. Drake's numbers have plummeted in a month. That's crazy. Y'all need to check this shit out. It's not all cap. It's not all fake. It's not. Nah, man. This shit, there's proof of this shit. So that's why I say quality always outdoes quantity, because you can go back and actually, listen to the album multiple times. There's in my opinion, you can't do that with Iceman or Spiceman or Riceman, whatever you want to call it. You can't. There's no way to actually do that. And I've tried. I tried to give it a chance, but you can't.
To do all that, I literally covered basically every show on the tour. And dude, it's not like there isn't tons of clips online literally showing that the whole world is supporting the guy. So yeah, you can say it's artificial inflation all you want, but at the end of the day, you cannot fake the impact. You cannot fake that type of influence, because we're seeing it.
And we say it all the time in the group chat, the consumer group chat. Check it out. I upload it here on the Jtomreactions page. It always goes down on Flex's channel, Flex Your Mind. Also, good reactor. Go check out his page as well. He's doing really good shit over there on his channel. But in the consumer group chat, King Hammer always says impact, which is true. Impact is way better than just uploading a whole bunch of bullshit. It's way better than all that shit. If you just sit there and upload a whole bunch of crap to the internet, you're just giving the internet more crap. I'm just saying, like, there's more ways of getting better quality if you just upload quality to the internet. Upload more quality to the internet will evolve better. It'll evolve, I wouldn't say quicker, because, the internet is evolving in different ways, like with AI, which I don't agree with, but it's still there. The internet is evolving, and if you keep feeding the internet bullshit, the internet is gonna give you more bullshit. So if you upload more quality to the internet will give you more quality. So I believe that Kendrick Lamar doesn't need to upload 3 albums just to prove that he's better than than Drake. Kendrick, all he has to do is just do one, or maybe even one with a deluxe, 2. He doesn't need to, but if he's petty enough, he'll do 2. He doesn't need to do 3, because the other 2 albums were shit.
In real time. So yeah, Kendrick Lamar is absolutely a global superstar.
Nope. All right, let's continue.
But let me know if you guys agree. As far as him re-engaging in the beef, the only people desperate for that are Drake and his stans, and obviously academics, because his fans definitely don't want that smoke again, and they've been very vocal about it. But let me know what you guys think as well, and why is the narrative that Kendrick Lamar can't drop tons of music even a thing? We all saw what he did during the beef. Kendrick Lamar can absolutely drop tons of music, and honestly, I truly do believe that Kendrick could drop every 6 months to a year if he really wanted to. I mean, we've already heard from multiple people how Kendrick Lamar basically lives in the studio, but some people can't comprehend how someone wouldn't want to drop everything that they've ever recorded. That's exactly what you don't want to do, guys. That's not how you curate an album that actually stands the test of time.
And that is exactly why I keep reiterating During the GNX, there's been reports that he recorded 98 songs, almost to 100, but he chose the best 12 songs and he dropped it on GNX. Do you know what that says? That says that Kendrick takes his time. Kendrick will record and record and record until he actually likes what he dropped. It's kind of like unmastered, unfiltered unmastered. I think that's what it was called. That was his all of his throwaways. He put it on an album, and that shows you that he had recorded more songs than what was on the album. And that just shows you what Kendrick Lamar is capable of doing. If he wants to drop, he will drop. Like all of the leaks that keep popping up, Kendrick's leaks, right? All of those leaks that keep popping up, he can drop those at any point in time, but he's choosing not to because he wants his best work. He wants his best work out there. He doesn't need to drop. When he drops when he wants to drop. And it's the same thing with everybody that is signed to Kendrick Lamar. They drop whenever he says to drop. And he says to drop whenever he wants it to drop. And there's like for example, Imani. There wasn't a warning. He just fucking dropped that shit, right?
Project should have direction and be crafted with intention. So enough dilly-dallying. Let's jump right into these videos and posts where we have fans with some insane narratives saying that Kendrick Lamar needs to do a bunch of things, like I said earlier, to surpass Drake, like release more than one album, re-engage in the beef again, actually make a global hit without dissing anyone, as if the guy doesn't have plenty of those. So we're going to cover that, as well as some of the other big stories of the day, including, like I said, Kendrick Lamar's birthday, or now day after birthday.
Not only that, but he doesn't need to compete with Drake again. He doesn't. Kendrick doesn't need to. He already whooped his ass. What does he need to compete with somebody that wants to prolong the beef? Why? Why do that? He already whooped his ass. He's going to whoop his ass again? He doesn't need to. We all saw it happen. We all saw the victory lap that he did. We all saw the GNX tour. We saw the Super Bowl. We all saw it with our own two eyes. We saw the effects of it afterwards. Like he grew his fan base from people from the Super Bowl. There were people from Mexico that hadn't heard who Kendrick Lamar was, but now they do. They know who he is. There were people in Europe, all of the places that he went in Europe, they didn't know who Kendrick was, but now they do. My point is, he doesn't need to compete with Drake anymore. And I don't think he ever competed with Drake. in my opinion, he never did that.
Some of these narratives are pure comedy and no facts are harmed in the making of them. All right, but let's actually start. Again, definitely wish Kendrick Lamar a happy birthday or a happy belated birthday in the comments. So let's look at some of the accolades. All right, it's actually captioned happy birthday to the legendary Kendrick Lamar, who turns 39 today. All right, so he's a 27-time Grammy Award winner. He has 56 billion plus Spotify streams. And the fact that Drake stans will talk as if he's like some indie act is totally egregious. All right, 5 #1 albums on Billboard, 6 #1 songs on Billboard. Every album has 1 billion plus streams on Spotify. Yeah, that's definitely a given. Rapper with the most weeks spent at #1 in the 2020s. Most critically acclaimed rapper of all time. Yeah, and there's really no question about that. The guy also broke the record for the highest grossing rap tour of all time. And he's done it twice in his career. And that is absolutely some legendary shit. All right, but he also released the longest charting rap album of all time, if I'm not mistaken, Good Kid, Mad City, performed the most watched Super Bowl halftime show in history, and obviously much, much more, and the guy's going to continue to keep breaking records. An artist like Kendrick Lamar definitely deserves all his flowers because, yeah, the guy doesn't really sacrifice his vision.
He's also one, to get a Pulitzer Prize, for most people that don't know what that is, you have to be an acclaimed writer. You have to be a really good writer to get that. This motherfucker is a writer. Drake is not a writer. He doesn't need to compete with Drake. Kendrick does not need to compete with Drake. I know you guys want him, but he's not going to. He doesn't need to.
All right, here is the clip. Guys, before I start, yeah, the guy is insane. Yeah, both of the people in the clip are insane. All right, but this person's shystiness captioned it Kendrick ran some bots, SZA, UMG, distant Drake crisis management team when he needed a few dollars, as if the guy isn't one of the most premier artists, period. All right, watch this clip.
Really impossible for Kendrick Lamar to beat Drake's streaming records unless he does this.
It's going to be really hard, especially when the other person has like double the catalog. And even then, it's not like Kendrick Lamar wasn't washing Drake for a few of those months.
These three things. Now, what happened was Drake Make Them Cry beat Not Like Us on Kendrick's single day streaming record with about 13.2 billion streams. Now, Kendrick can't actually follow this up because he has to do.
Kendrick Lamar wouldn't have to drop 3 projects. The guy could drop 1 project and pretty much take over the whole conversation again.
All he really needs to do is just drop half a project and he will get the number. That's all he needs to do. People are going to stream Kendrick Lamar, right? People are going to go and listen to what he has to say. All he needs to do is drop an EP. That's it. He doesn't need to drop a real album, just a mini album. All he needs to do is just drop 1 song. That song will do the number.
Let me know if you guys think I'm wrong. Honestly, if Jay drops something, I feel like a lot of the conversation will shift over to him. But let me know what you guys think about that.
3 things. 1, he has to drop more than 1 album.
And fam, Kendrick Lamar could absolutely do that. The guy could drop the concept album, drop a mixtape, and then drop like an album of throwaways that for other people are actually the standout tracks.
A super group with other artists in order to actually fuel his streams. And 3.
Okay.
And you see, that's another thing. That's another thing. Drake is always featuring other artists on his, and that's fine. You could do that. In fact, half of his catalog on the billboards, all of his number ones, half of his number ones are features. If you go and you could take a look at this, the comparison to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson only has 3 features on there. Drake has like what, 6, 7, 8? I don't know. But the comparison is crazy. The rest of Michael Jackson's catalog that is on the number ones, all of his number ones, except for 3, are all his. What does that tell you? Drake is the one that needed the help to get that number 1. Drake is the one that needs that. Michael didn't need that help. So what does that tell you? Is he really a great, or is Future a great? The ones that helped him get there. Is Future a great? Is 21 Savage a great? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Do you guys think without the features, do you think that he would have won those number ones? Y'all let me know. Let me know in the comment section.
So this person just said that Kendrick Lamar needs to form a super group when the person that
Kendrick doesn't need to form a super group to beat Drake. Kendrick beat him by himself.
has been doing that, especially on tour. I mean, I feel like the only reason why Drake broke that tour record when he did was the fact that he had all those A-list rappers on there, guys. When you have like people like, what was it, like J. Cole, Wayne, Lil Durk. I also want to say even Travis Scott was doing dates on the tour, headlining. So if we are going to look at anyone creating these type of super groups, I would probably say that Drake lines up more with that than Kendrick Lamar. I mean, GNX, the guy was putting on artists that a lot of people have never heard of before.
3, the one that people can't actually handle is he needs to actually revitalize the beef with a round 2 call out and actually respond and rekindle the beef. That would be the only way, unless
there ain't no way, man. Kendrick Lamar does not need to do that. He pretty much dismantled Drake very convincingly. And at this point, we even have Drake fans that will admit to that. Yeah, they don't want to see it anymore. The only people that are still clamoring for something like that, like I said, is Drake, who made the whole Iceman rollout about Kendrick Lamar, and pretty much a bulk of that project about Kendrick Lamar for really being real about it. And academics, who still to this day, I think, wants Kendrick Lamar to engage, obviously for the content, but also because Drake desperately needs it.
he actually has an actual global hit, and we know he's not going to make a global hit because he's a lyricist.
Not gonna make a global hit. Do you not remember Not Like Us, sir? Do you not remember Squabble Up, sir? Do you not remember Money Trees, sir? Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I can feel your energy from 2 miles away, 2 planets away. I'm just saying, like, he doesn't need to make a global hit to surpass Your Glorious King. He doesn't. Let that sink in. He doesn't. All he has to do is drop. That's it. All he needs to do is drop. But yeah, YoEQ, it's been 24 minutes. I picked a long ass video with really good topics. I went off on a rant. If you guys want to watch this video, I will leave the link in the description and you guys can go ahead and check it out. Now, my final thoughts. Do I think that Kendrick needs to drop 3 albums in order to do something on the on the Billboard charts? No, he doesn't need to drop 3 albums. If he drops 3 albums, all the songs will be on the Billboard charts. All of them for months. Do you guys want that to happen? Give him the idea. He will do it. Do you want that? Do you want him to take Drake off of the charts? Do you want that? I don't think you guys do. I don't. Number 2, all I think he needs to do is just drop half an album. That's it. Do I think that doing 3 albums will reignite the beef? I don't. I think it will reignite the beef, and that's why I think that it's not going to happen, because Kendrick doesn't need to do that. He doesn't. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you guys think that all this that was said on the video is outlandish? Do you guys think that Kendrick will drop 3 albums? What do you guys think? Leave it in the comment section. Also, don't forget to Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Also, don't forget to hit the hype button on your way out and the noti bell wherever the fuck it is on the way out. This has been your boy Jtomreactions. I am out this bitch. Ya tu sabes. You guys already know. Let's fucking go. And if you do want to drop 3 albums, Kendrick, go ahead.